What's up, you guys, and welcome back to Brian's Action Figure Reviews. Today's video, I'm going to be talking about my 10 most wanted Marvel Legends figures that I want made in the coming years, in the coming year or two. So yeah, like I made one of these a couple of years back, and like 6, maybe 7 of them got made. So I was like, whoa, they actually listened, not to me, but I'm sure other people wanted those figures as well. So I decided to do another one. Initially, I was going to do 20, but I said, no, I'll keep it compact and do 10 good ones rather than 20 that I kind of want. So yeah, with that, let's get on with the top 10 Marvel Legends that I want on my shelf in that gap in the coming years. At number 10, Tombstone in Spider-Man VHS series. Now, Tombstone has been done before. I did own him. It was a pretty decent figure, but I would love to see him done in the animated colours, given that we've gotten like loads of Spider-Man villains in the last few years. Mysterio, Lizard, Carnage, Venom, you name them, we've got him, except for Tombstone. I would love to see him redone again. And yeah, on either the Spider-Man animated series back in card or the upcoming Spider-Man VHS series. That will be absolutely awesome of all things. So yeah, number 10, Tombstone. And at number 9, another one from the Spider-Man animated series. He was mostly in the series bound to a wheelchair. That is Alistair Smite, who worked for Kingpin in the show. And after a while, like I think it was nearly season 3 or 4, he did become his own like creature. We had horns coming out over the top of his head and everything. And yeah, he was the creator of the Spider Slayers as well, I think, in the show. And really cool character. And not a lot of people either cared about him or remember him. But he always stuck out in my mind anytime I think of that animated series, because he seemed to be the brains behind the Kingpin's operations as well. And eventually you found out he had a tragic backstory as well, that he was only working there because his father was killed by the Kingpin and blah, 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 blah. But anyway, I would love a figure of either a figure of him in the hover chair or a figure of him in his mutant form. And yeah, that would be absolutely awesome to see coming up. So that's number 9. And at number 8 for me, more an update than a brand new figure. And it's actually a group. I would love to see a brand new like version of the comics versions of the Guardians of the Galaxy. There is a box set. There has been movie ones peppered throughout waves and things, but I would love to see like a proper like comic version with the new all the new articulation and stuff again in an actual wave, not in a box set. Because box sets can be cost prohibitive. Some of them like 180 quid. Like if you're talking about five or 6 figures. No, maybe that's a bit too much. But yeah, you know what I mean. I would love to see like Star-Lord, Groot, all them in an actual wave of figures rather than a box set. And with all the new articulation stuff, that would be really cool. And yeah, so Guardians of the Galaxy is my number 8. And at number 7, Shadowlands Daredevil. Now you're saying to me, Brian, that story is absolute muck. And you know what? You'll be dead right. It is absolutely a shit story. But I do like the look of the character. Daredevil just looks absolutely insane in that arc, and I really like that. I would love to have that on my shelf. Shadowland Daredevil is not a great storyline at all. I think it starts well and it's executed badly at the finish. But it was in the recent Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3 game as well, and I would really like to see that figure on my shelf with the horns, the whole lot. Excellent. I think it's just a really striking visual of Daredevil. And having him as a villain is a weird one as well, that you don't expect. And at number 6, from the classic Secret War story, not the newer one, is a figure I would love to get, is of the Beyonder. Of course, the one who brought them all to that planet to fight all the heroes and whatever, all villains. He brought them to Battle World to fight there. And I'm surprised there hasn't been a figure of the Beyonder yet, because he's a fairly big name character from the 80s, and they have done a lot of those. So yeah, I would love to see the Beyonder. Maybe he'll appear in a future MCU film, and that's when we'll get him. Who knows? But with Secret Wars on the horizon, maybe he will be in that. But yeah, I would love to see the comic version of the Beyonder. And I will say, the last time I did one of these lists, I picked Molecule Man from the Secret Wars, and he's getting made now. So yeah, guys, make the Beyonder next. And next up for me, number 5 is Novar, aka Marvel Boy, from the Dark Avengers. This is one of my favorite teams of all time. Like from that era where you had Sentry, you had Mac Gargan, Venom, you had Osborn as the Patriot, and yeah, Novar, he's never been made. I would love to finish that team, so he is my number 5 pick. And sticking with that, number 4 pick for me is the Miss Marvel version, the Carla Sofin version of Miss Marvel. I've always wanted to get that figure. I had the Marvel Universe one with the long hair and the short hair one. And yeah, if you did those two with variants as well, it would be absolutely brilliant. I would love to see it. And yeah, you finish that Dark Avengers team. Finally, Carla Sofin, Miss Marvel, number 4. And at number 3, I don't know if they can do this one for whatever reason, but I would love to see a comic version of the Mandarin, either in the red or the green. It doesn't matter. Just do him. Even the extremist version, where he's basically like in the suit and what have you. It's a fantastic character. It's Iron Man's Joker. MCU already made a joke of him. So Legends, come on, make with the Mandarin figure. Even if you have to do a 2-pack like the face-off one years ago, do it. I would love to see it. I would buy it. One of the main villains from Iron Man. And Hasbro have been pretty mean with the Iron Man villains in general, but the Mandarin is a must-have for any Iron Man collector, including myself. So yeah, make him, guys. And at number 2 for me would be, this figure's been made a few times, but he's kind of gone out of circulation now, and every time you see him, he is crazy prices. So number 2 for me will be a brand new Cable on the new articulation and stuff as well, on the new bodies. Cable is a character you should have in circulation all the time because he is of mass importance to the X-Men. His time storylines are just timeless. And yeah, he's just a fantastic character. I would love to see. I think they did a great job with the big muscly one, the Rob Liefeld one years ago. Even a redo of that would be absolutely awesome. And yeah, Cable is my number 2, guys. And I think this one was maybe like 2 or 3 in my last list. But my number 1 choice is the Spot. Now, yes, they have made one for the new Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse film, I think. And it doesn't... It's gangly in, you know, that it's done in that kind of animation style, the figure. But I would love a version from Spider-Man animated series. It's just such a goofy character, but yet a great power that he has. And the visual of basically a Dalmatian man really stands out to me. And yeah, I would love to get the Spot, a proper figure. I could just buy an all white base figure and put black spots on it, I suppose. But yeah, the Spot is my number 1 choice above all of those other ones. It's just a personal choice, really, because I thought I loved him in the comic or in the animated series, and that power line is underrated. Being able to punch someone through a hole, and that's how it works, basically. But yeah, so guys, that's been my top 10 wish list. Of course, this is an opinion piece. I would love to hear your opinions below. And yeah, some of my choices won't be for everyone, but yeah, they're my choices. And yeah, guys, if you enjoyed this video, do hit that subscribe button. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you on the next one. Goodbye, guys. See you later. Bye.